I think I'm live. Wavelength stream. You guys are I probably have your audio on here too. I'll probably might want to change that later on. Okay, let me see if I can get you a link. Invite. Invite. Need help. Invite.
But does this require my video?
I mean, if you want your face to show up on the interweb, you need a video camera.
Yeah, give me a second.
But I mean, it's not required, I guess. Yeah, Max, I dropped the thing in the chat.
There it is.
Hello, stream. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sorry I started an hour and 25 minutes late, or hour and 15 minutes late. Stuff happened with work. Jillian's not here today. Wade and Max will be on shortly. If I run the thing in the editor, I should be able to kind of see right away who has ownership, right? Because I can look at the real time. You can look on the real time object.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing my screen yet. Someone else should probably share because y'all are ahead of me. My network connection is 10 out of 10. I see Max.
Oh, nice.
There you are. No video though.
Yay. Oh, not yet. I'm still getting my stuff set up.
Okay. And I think I still hear you on Discord.
I know I have to figure out how to not hear myself and you double.
Yeah, that's always
Then what do you call it? Live Duck or whatever it was. Duck Stream. I can't remember what the name was.
Elgato Stream Deck.
What is this? What are you using right now? This is Elgato?
Oh, sorry. This is Restream. I used to use StreamYard. This is Restream.io. Are you asking about the... So I use a few different things. Normally I'd be using OBS, but to have multiple hosts hosted online at Restream is the way to go. The way kind of anyone can screen share and whatnot. Yeah, figuring out the mic routing is always an adventure. I should probably grab my headset while that's happening.
I know. I think if I mute myself on... Oh, if I mute this tab, then I don't hear myself, and then I can still chat through Discord if I need to. Oh no, because I'm muted on Discord now, but I can hear other people through Discord. I just can't hear people through. the stream. So maybe I do need to leave my Discord mic on. As long as other people aren't hearing double. No, can't hear anything.
Sorry, that was my bad. I muted my mic stupidly when I went over to grab my headset. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I was saying I have you twice because I have your Discord piped into my audio. Maybe I don't do that.
There we go.
I think I'll sort this. I think we got this.
So it works all right for me. If I mute myself on Discord, then you're picking me up through the stream. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're coming in.
Cool. And then I have the stream muted on my computer, so I don't hear myself double. But I can still hear you through Discord.
I wonder if the stream is getting you double because I'm sharing my system audio.
Oh, that might be it. So I'm hearing your audio, which includes my voice coming through.
Yes. Maybe I want to do that differently. I think I want to do that differently. Okay, here we go. Okay, how about now? Try unmuting the tab.
Okay, one sec. Okay. Yeah, now I'm not hearing myself double.
Okay, I think this is the way.
And then from there, I don't need to be on Discord anymore, right?
Right.
Because then I hear you through the stream and not Discord.
Yeah, I think this is the way.
Okay. Well, I can drop off Discord or, deafen myself or whatever as soon as Wade is on. I just don't want to miss his.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello. Oh my gosh, you've got video and everything. Sweet.
And I have a special light. Although I wish I didn't have all this stuff. Hold on, let me just get rid of this garbage.
I know mine might be messy too. What if our millions of viewers start judging us though?
Yeah.
That's why we have viewers.
Also,
oh my gosh, we have everyone. My bully ball is officially taking a long time to start. I wonder if it's that whole like the UVs were there and then they're not there again fiasco. It could also be my browser's taking up all my memory now.
next time I'm going to set up my my digital SLR. I can finally start using it. That I spent money on for no reason. Oh no, I use the camera, but I don't use the Elgato, what is it? Stream or HD 60 or something like that. Anyway. I'll be right back. One sec.
Okay, I will continue to try to figure out. Can you still hear me if I do this?
Yes, I think so.
So maybe so.
Yeah, I can still hear
Okay.
you.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how can I share my system. We want to share system sound for the game without doubling all you guys' voices now that you're in chat.
Can you share just Unity's audio?
I think I could do something like that. It's been a while since I've had like other people's mics on the stream. I'm remembering how to do everything. I think what I can do is I think I could change the output of this to be um, chat, and then audio output chat, and then have that be separate from system. Yes, that will work. Yes, that worked. Okay,
Oh,
so I
perfect.
can still send my system sound to stream, and that won't include your guys' voices, but I can still hear you. It's like magic. And you can still hear me. Everything, oh, things are cool here. So we're almost an hour and a half after scheduled start time. stream is live. Does anyone have any scintillating game development running? Like Unity is basically like taking forever to start.
I don't. I have the no, I don't. I'm currently looking
Okay.
at the grab interactable. So is it pick up ownership? That's the code though, right? Like um
So as we discussed, like there are probably 3 different scripts in there that are paying attention to that pickup request, right?
right.
Because the different pieces of logic cared about is a delivery about to happen, right? Like I disable herd nerfer when you pick up the ball. You disable slope detection when you pick up the ball. We start caring about whether deliveries may be starting. Like there's a few different things, few different scripts. Listen to that. That's another thing we could look at the interactor or interact. Yeah, we could look at the interactor and say how many people are subscribed to this.
And then I'm also seeing there's both a pickup ownership and a request ownership script.
Yeah, pickup
So
ownership is
is
the
it?
one that I'm looking up at the moment.
And I can't freaking see anything because the stupid thing's taking forever to start. But yeah, there could be some redundancy there. That might explain things.
Oh yeah, I do wonder, what if they're both trying to be used in some capacity?
Well, because yeah, different people put like if that inherits a grabber. Oh, kitty! If that inherits a grabber and it has its own permission request. Hello, kitty. How do we highlight Max? Oh no, where's your cat? Bring back the
This is
cat.
Maple. She is upset being held like a trophy piece,
What cat was ever upset being
but
held
she's
like a
beautiful.
trophy piece?
She's like, why, father?
Cats love live streams. Good question. Glad you asked that question. So there's a thing that's different than the thing I was playing with. that also is requesting ownership on that same object? I hear purring.
Pardon me, you hear what?
I hear
Purring.
purring.
That might
Oh.
be the kitty.
Also, if you hear a lot of background noise, let me know and I'll just mute myself.
So I'm just curious about. You seem to say there was a couple grabbers.
Yeah, pick up ownership and request ownership, or
Interesting.
it's weird. I'm looking at them and they look almost identical.
That's very suspicious to me.
It looks like pickup ownership has a couple of here.
Are they both assigned?
So
That I don't know.
are they both on the bowling ball, like prefab, the base bowling ball prefab?
Double
I
check.
see pickup ownership is on the base one. I don't see request ownership.
Because that might be for something else. That might be for the movables.
Where
Like,
where is
it
this
might be.
request ownership one? Where are you seeing that, Max?
It's under code object managers. Oh wait, no, that one's pickup ownership. Request ownership is
Oh, hold on. I can just do a search.
oh, that's one of the default ones. That's under code scripts. Oh wait, never mind. Code scripts VR request ownership. I don't know
So
if it's attached to
that
anything
came with
though.
normcore. Maybe it's a normcore sample.
No, now that I'm seeing it, looks like it is within our scripts.
It's in our script folder, yeah.
Find references in scene.
I don't see any references in this scene. I'm in the lobby. There's no references to request ownership.
Yeah, and I'm in a lab and there's none. But maybe if I pull in a bowling ball.
Yeah, it literally does the exact same thing as the other one, except for one's being used in a, is that a delegate call? It is the same. It's just
Yeah. It looks like there is in the function request object ownership.
mhm.
Pickup ownership uses a couple if statements, whereas request ownership does not. So request ownership just jumps right in and says real-time view request ownership and
Yep.
real-time transform request ownership. Whereas
So
pickup ownership script.
real-time view we don't want. By and large.
Oh,
But I don't
We
see
just
so
this
want the
being
transform.
assigned anywhere.
and then in pickup ownership, I do see there's an if statement saying if it's not owned remotely by self, then
Yeah.
request ownership.
So
So I'm wondering if there's some
we
like
nuked that in the branch we're working on
Yeah,
to
it's
always request ownership. It's the bowling ball dash highlighter. We changed the order of some of the scripts because that seemed like it might be impacting things. And I started adding some trace code, and we took out that like, just take
I
the
don't
ownership.
I don't think request ownership's being used. And let me go to another scene. I don't. It's definitely not being used in lobby. I don't think.
I thought
no,
Max was seeing it on our bowling ball.
no. It looks like pickup ownership is the one being used on the bowling ball. I just was noting that there is a secondary script called request
there.
ownership, so it might be used somewhere, but I haven't found a scene in which it has been used yet.
Okay, so you're checking scenes. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not check any scenes.
Are you using the new tool, Max?
But actually, pick up ownership. If I right click on that and say request or find and scene, it doesn't find it either.
No, Andrew, I'm not using anything in particular.
Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, we can break on it and see how many people have subscribed, right? Then we know for sure.
Mm.
So another confusing thing is we've got
Oh, movable 10-pin setup prefab is using request ownership.
movable
So
10
maybe
pin setup. That's probably the version that doesn't work. Like,
yeah, maybe we should switch that over to pick up ownership just to be
but
consistent.
but also I think that that version is scheduled for deletion.
Yeah.
Like because we replaced that with like the one that works that has the pin setter and you know
So I don't know,
all the other good
does
stuff.
this come, I don't know if this comes with by default or if I installed something, but if you right click on a script and there's like find references, but that doesn't really work. But if there's DH, find references in project, do you guys have that?
Yeah, I think we installed that because it's awesome.
Yeah, so that's finding all the references.
Dependency hunter.
So pick up ownership. Bowling ball potato has it. Pin, old movable pin, movable parent, bowling ball banana, bowling ball, and old movable 10 pin. All use pickup ownership.
Who uses the request ownership?
Let me just find that one again.
Just that one old 10 pin.
Yeah,
It
it looks
looks
like
it. Yeah.
Yeah, request view isn't for physics. It's for like really explicitly taking control of something and then explicitly releasing it later on. What do we want to look at first? Okay, so without trying to create too much chaos, there's also this thing where you have a bunch of physics code running on the bowling ball that's running on everyone's machine. Like everyone's doing these calculations at 60 hertz or whatever, right? And then real time is kind of like sorting out who's right. I wonder if we want to. Maybe this is. I don't think it's necessarily related to this problem, but maybe, maybe only the person who's doing the delivery does those calculations.
Sorry, which calculate? Sorry, I was looking at something.
You've got a script that 60 times a second is checking speed and ground contact and stuff like that, right?
Right.
So if the three of us are playing the game, all three of us are 60 frames a second
Checking this.
doing physics checks. I guess. And some of them are changing physics properties, right?
Mm.
That need to synchronize. Anyway, that's probably not this problem. Hard to know. I mean, it definitely happens when there's only one person in there as well, right? So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do what Max said. Let's see what happens to ownership in the case where the thing did not succeed.
If you look carefully, you can see my other cat
Hold
in
on.
the background. It's right there. Maybe if I get rid of my screen blur, you can see him better.
Is he licking his butt? No,
I think he's licking his
okay.
paw. Still blurry, but a little less so.
It was more ambiguous a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Okay. I have shared my screen. The thing seems to have loaded. I think I'm going to go in and pick up the ball, and y'all can tell me what happens to the owner of the real-time transform. I mean, I might be able to do it with keyboard.
It looks like the inspector is behind our
Faces.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys picked the wrong side.
Perfect. There we go.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it.
I have to remember how to... I hadn't even started Link. Launch. K-Stream. 3 out of 4 of the greatest minds of QMD are working on ball grabbing. Take 2. Oh, it's too bad we don't have like the soundboard.
Oh yeah, I couldn't really do that through Discord. Maybe we can get our own soundboard set up.
We could mute our stream mics and use Discord sound. We have the technology. The sync for you guys starts to look a little funny, but okay, here we go. Things are happening. Things aren't happening. I just have black screen.
Oh, it's happening. Just slow.
I hear bully. I still have black screen. I see lasers.
I also see black screen.
Oh, I see game.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. All right. For those of you with bootlegged copies of Bowling Ball watching along, it is 6133. We are kind of hammering the network a little bit here. So you still have... Oh, shoot. It went away, didn't it? The inspector left us. Alright. Sort that out. Yeah, we don't make it easy, do we? So there should be a... That's our bowling ball there. There's a real-time transform. I don't have my glasses. Can you on your screen see who owns? Owner none. Okay.
Owner none. Yeah.
Alright, so you'll be able to track that.
Yes.
Alright. Approaching ball. Trying to grab. Succeeded.
Yeah.
So I assume
Local
I-
client 0.
I thought it should say local client 1. Oh no, it's 0 based. Okay, trying again. Succeeded again. 2 easy. The performance is not great. With stream
With everything running in the background.
It's funny, it might be one of those things where like the worse your frame rate is, the more reliable the pickup is. Okay, Bill, who owns it?
None. It says
So
owner
still not
none.
by none. So interesting. So, and then my spam, I don't know if you can see it, it's probably small for you. My My span had owner ID was -1. That's interesting.
So it looks like there is some sort of mix-up with the ownership, and if you are not actually the owner, then it makes sense that it's not snapping to your hand. I guess the question then becomes, why are you not owner?
So we have, ownership. It says owner ID equals -1, which I don't think I saw before. Anytime owner ID is -1. Okay, I didn't see that in my test earlier. So let's see if we reproduce this. Also, it still feels. Huh. Now it's
It
just
still
like,
says owner none.
so that time it succeeded. Does it say owner me?
Yep, local client 0.
Okay. It's weird. I haven't seen this thing before of it saying real-time ID is -1. Oh no, I think that is right. I think that is consistent. Okay, so this is definitely sometimes it doesn't get ownership. Huh. So real time it is. That's weird. How do you state that?
I just realized
Good
I was muted
good sleuthing.
the entire time.
I
Oh
thought
no.
you just like left.
No.
Did you have like
I stepped
some
away for a
tweeting
second. I came
suggestions?
back. I didn't realize it. No. I just said at least that's good that it's just the real-time ownership and not sleeping the ball or anything like that. Because that was, if that was going to be the case, then it's all our scripts all trying to run at the same time.
Well, I mean, there's still something going on, right? Like, it's not the best news. So request.
So it's got to be in scripts VR. Request ownership.
Why does it have to be there?
Well, is that not the script that does the saying I want to take ownership of this? Because it's not.
Right.
Is it not firing? Like at least.
No. So all that logging you saw on the screen was
Yeah.
was in that script. It was firing. Who owns the ball? Request ownership. Like it doesn't do anything different. It doesn't do anything different, and the data doesn't look different in the two cases. So let's look at the script. So, but other stuff is happening, right? Other.
You are very quiet right now. Is that something I can do?
I can turn up my mic.
I left the Discord chat because I was hearing double.
Okay. Am I
So it's
quiet for you,
in
Max?
this.
A little quiet, but it's mostly quiet in comparison to the Unity audio.
Okay. So Unity is loud. I'm quiet. Wait, am I quiet compared to Max?
Max, can you speak again?
Yeah, I'll say a couple words.
You're a
Hard to tell.
little bit louder. You know what? It might be me. Let me check my volume mixer. Maybe I've got that turned on for Firefox.
Well, Max did say I was quiet compared to
Maybe a
to Unity.
tad
So I've turned
quieter
down.
compared to Wade.
Okay, so I've turned down system. And I will turn up me. Okay, so the game shouldn't be quite as loud and I should be a bit louder.
You are louder now. Yep.
Okay. Ball. So let's look at the code that requests the ownership. Super fast. Pick up ownership. Which is it? So we do have pick up ownership and
Grab
grab
permissions.
permissions. Pick up ownership is our one that disables things if it's not your turn, right?
Mhm.
Yes. I think.
Yeah.
Arbitrary object owner. Owned by player number changed. Does stuff. Grab permissions set owned by player. Okay, grab permissions is this should turn things on and off.
Andrew, is that a rock band drum set in the background, or is that a real digital drum set?
It's kind of an old model, but it's a real digital drum set.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll hook that up and I'll play some stuff at the end of the session.
By the way, I have a
Really?
hard stop at 7. That's when my dinner is. Seven-ish.
Okay, we have 24.
Oh, easy peasy. So in our meeting room chat, I'm dropping. This was
I don't get it. I don't get how this
chat
works.
generated,
Pick up ownership.
but it was saying like this is a start to ensure that it is succeeding. So it's
Sorry, what?
basically
Oh.
okay. So let's see. Yeah, even if request ownership is called, it might not be succeeding due to network conditions or like a timing issue. So this, if ownership isn't granted immediately, it retries for a short amount of time. So in this case, like 0.5 seconds. Again, I'm not 100% sure this syntax is perfect, but if you treat it more like pseudocode, it could be helpful.
I like it. Does it recurse, or it just tries again once?
Um,
Oh, well, until it
yeah,
times out, it keeps trying.
yeah. So for that,
So every
0.5
frame, I
seconds
guess.
or something.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's throw it in and see what it does.
I'm not 100% sure. It's referring to something called view. That might be a normcore thing.
Yeah, so reactor view reactor's a different engine, I would say.
Yeah, which is weird because this was
Or
told
they've
to use
derived
normcore.
maybe they drive their class, right?
Yeah, and that's why I was like, more if you treat it
Take
more
it
as
with a
pseudocode, reactor view should be the normcore version of, the normcore view, I guess.
Okay. So I wonder though, what happens to like the thread while this is? Oh, I guess it just throws it into the. So here's the thing: is there's event arguments here, right? That have come in as a parameter. How does the interactor and the interactable know? Let's see what happens. Let's throw it in and see what it does. So here's what we will do. We will move request ownership. Into ensure ownership.
Yeah, okay, so reactor view isn't a norm core component. It uses real-time view for syncing.
And we're going to use the real-time transform.
Yeah, real-time view, transform, same difference. Yeah, so they're saying use real-time view dot is owned locally self to see
Right.
if you own that. If it's not owned, then run the ensure ownership section function.
I'm just going to run ensure ownership right away.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Let me remove this old message and put the new one in.
Do you guys remember the syntax for coroutine?
To run it, you run start coroutine,
Uh-huh.
and then put the name of it, followed by
But
parentheses.
when I'm declaring the coroutine, it's complaining.
Private I enumerator,
That's what I did.
followed by the name. Interesting.
Do it has to be? Does it have to be?
I thought that would be enough.
Yeah, we have other examples on this object of where's the coroutine? Start coroutine. Here's one. Associate. I enumerator. Oh, you didn't like private, maybe? Maybe I'm just missing. Maybe I am missing a reference. I enumerator system collections. System collect. I don't even know. My enumerator. Show potential fixes. Sure. So does it allow this? Sorry, what's the syntax again for is owned by me?
Is owned locally self, I believe.
I think that just means the logic has an owner. Oh, true if the component is owned by the local client. Okay, that's right. Well, not self request ownership. Elapsed plus equals time delta. and elapsed is less than timeout. Field return null.
I'm gonna go grab a drink while you're finishing this. Be right back.
Okay.
All right.
And write
Tired.
code.
I don't know why I'm so tired.
Game development, man. Soul destroying.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Okay, I think we've solved it.
Really?
No. But so it's gonna keep trying until it gets ownership. I have no idea what that's gonna do to performance of picking up the that sort of thing.
It's like everybody, anytime anybody tries to grab the ball, it just like
pick up the ball. Game pauses for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Perfect. Just what you need in bowling.
I always thought that the physics engine just assumed you got it until the next thing told you didn't. So I don't know why it would fail to pick up, but let's run the sim and see what it does.
Sorry, 1 second.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, I'm back.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Get code took a while. Maybe because I'm also streaming this to the interweb. Yay! I love how everyone's singing along.
It's catchy. That's a good sign.
Okay, I'm spawning an object. Oh, I'm waiting for my stuff to sync. Okay, I spawned it. Guys, I'm stepping over to the object, attempting to pick up.
You might need to scroll down to the...
Oh, is it doing the thing again? I have to find the ball.
It was close. It was, yeah. It scrolled up on bowling balls, so we can't see the...
Also, not tomorrow, and one day this week I'm going to my scuba diving place because I have to test out some gear that I just got. But so either Wednesday or Thursday, if anybody wants to do another dev sesh, I can do it.
Thursday I'm skateboarding. You're invited. You are too, Max.
I am in Derry, though, so that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, but we've got
It says that you're offline.
What?
Like through Normcore.
Really?
Owner offline.
Huh.
Well,
Which is odd.
did you join a
That's pretty
room?
weird. Yeah. Player 1. And like it's... That is pretty
Did it
weird.
pick up okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm offline. Maybe that's the default? Okay, so it's picking these up in one try. So throwing
Max,
it
do
to
you like
cover
my highlighter?
I mean, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can see the thing
It's
highlit.
so it's going no matter what now.
So far it's been good. And I threw in a counter just because we have it, waiting for success. Threw in a counter for like how many tries.
What's the frame rate like?
2 tries. 2 tries.
Oh, nice.
Good question.
That
So
makes it sound
that
like
is
it didn't get it on the
interesting.
first try and then got it on the second.
Yeah, so these have all been like first try, and then that time as a user, there was no noticeable difference. But it had to wait a frame before it got the ownership.
Let's say 1 or
But if there
3
is no
tries.
noticeable difference,
That's
then
one.
I say that's good.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think-
ultimately, we want to fix the issue. But
Well,
it's funny because when we're watching your screen, it looks choppy. But
it's choppy. I'll be honest. But also.
is that choppy because of this?
No, I imagine it's because we're running it not in a build, we're running it through the editor while streaming and running Unity.
Yeah,
so, I mean, there's a bunch going on.
I'm streaming my camera and my desktop to the interweb at the same time as synchronizing to GNOME Core. Yeah, so that was twice again.
That was
so
2.
I suspect it would have failed, right? Before.
Yeah.
But it got it. It just got it on the next frame, and no one's the wiser.
So I think we should actually throw this into a build then and test it
Yes.
out standalone and
Yes.
see how that works.
Yeah, I think we throw this in a build and we see. Do we ever get missed
Is that
pickups
3?
again? No. I know. Sorry, it's tiny on your screen probably.
Yeah, it's blurry. That's the problem. Is that another cat too?
It was.
A
Yeah.
different one?
No, that's the one that was back there.
I'm gonna bring my cat down, only because I want to show my cat. 1 sec.
Tux, come here. Tux.
The consoles. You can probably read the console better. I don't know if it has as many lines of goodies.
So it looks like you have
So that's
yet
2.
to have it not pick up, and it always gets it
Yes,
either
true.
1 or 2 tries, which I mean is kind of the ideal situation.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm
even if it's
technically
like
feeling hopeful.
10 tries. Yeah, no, I'm very.
Hey, if
hopeful
you don't
because
notice, I don't really care. You know?
it's a 60th of a second. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even the frame rate. It's the the physics rate. I think.
So even if it
assume.
took 10 tries, that's still
You wouldn't
what, like
notice.
1/6 of a second, and
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't notice
held
that.
down the trigger and the thing jumped
Oh.
to your hand, right? So, and just kind of like
pretty kitty.
subjectively, I've been getting the 2 tries.
Yes.
This is the asshole.
Andrew, you're
That's the
missing.
amount of time that it was like failing to pick up. You know what I mean?
You're missing the cat,
I'm so
Andrew.
overjoyed with
It's
like, how this is finally gone. But okay,
I know,
let's
that's
shift
awesome.
priorities to what's really important. No, what I mean is the cat. Oh, I thought it was. I don't even know that cat. First of
It's
all, I
Franche.
assumed it was. I assumed it. I don't
Friche?
think I've ever met Franche.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I've only met Friche.
So cute.
I even hear purring.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the loudest purr ever.
This is so good. This is
amazing.
This is maybe our best session ever.
Cats and successful coding? What? Tux, come here. I want to show you off to the world. Come here.
Okay, let's.
Come here.
How do I stop sharing?
Can I?
He just likes being held, so he's not gonna complain.
Oh my
Here's
gosh!
the other one. Say hi, Tux.
There's even a cat in the background at Max.
I have another cat upstairs, but I'm not gonna bring him down because he will attack me.
Hey guys!
I mean, he's nice, but
It's totally a cat right there.
I'm a cat. Please don't eat me. Definitely not a mouse.
I like how his little arms are sticking out. Wait, no, come back. I like to do this thing called 2 cats, 1 hold. I hold both cats at the same time. Come here.
I don't like the way
Come
this.
here.
My cat's eyes don't show up on stream. They're like eaten by his nose.
Come here.
we also have Jen's parents' cats in the other room, but they are useless.
As opposed to any other cat.
Oh no, this guy is like,
Useful.
Come here.
well, he's
That guy
useless.
does
He's useless.
does the dishes, fixes code.
Well, he brings joy to me. But the other ones hiss and attack.
Less joy. I just realized that. Okay, you guys are missing out on. I'm gonna share the sim again. Maybe not as large. I put my headset down upside down. Without really realizing it. Is it gonna do it?
Oh, nice.
There you go.
It looks like if you didn't see you, and we only saw the Unity stream, kind of like you just passed out, fell down.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do 2 cats, 1 hold too. I'll be right back. The other one's heavy though. It's kind of hard to hold.
I know my cats are, let's see, 16 pounds and 6 pounds, or maybe it's closer to 14 or 15 at this point.
Impressive.
In Discord, the little dash message that I had sent earlier, that was probably a cat.
Oh really?
Likely,
I
yeah.
thought you were trying to tell us something.
No. Maybe they are, though. Maybe they have a message for us that we don't understand.
I'm really happy about this.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that it'll work in a build. That's awesome. Oh, yes.
I guess we can
There we go.
I guess we can do. Wait, we can do the build. Do we do the build off this branch or do we pull it into main? Do we pull in the highlighter?
No,
or do you
no.
want me to just... Do we pull the highlighter or should I just cherry pick
Hello?
this one script?
From
Oh, you weren't listening. I see you had your ears on.
Here's Simon.
Adorable.
Aww. Preach
Avoid.
imitation.
Wait.
Imitator preach.
Hold on. They're gonna attack each other, but here's 2
Oh, there
cats,
we
1
go.
hold.
Yin and yang.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's
All
it.
Who could have predicted?
Sorry,
Okay, wait.
Simon.
Maple.
So what do you think? Do we pull in the highlighter or is
I do.
that-
Oh, the highlighter?
pull in the whole branch?
Not the highlighter. Well, we can just uncheck the highlighter. Just uncheck it.
We moved some things around. You wouldn't have anything in this. It's just this branch is just the prefab and the script, right? Is all we touch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll uncheck it, and then we'll do the build and see if it's awesome.
All right.
Guide me to the highlighter.
Go down. Shoot.
Is
Hold
it a
on. Let me
script?
just open it. It is a script. Yes. It's like
Bullet ball outline script.
Selector. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Well, it unfortunately doesn't have an enable disable.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because
I noticed that before, too.
Update. It doesn't have an on update.
Shit.
So what does it do?
Can you just edit it, add in an update, and then uncheck it?
So it creates its own shader.
Your cats are very happy to sit next to each other.
Set outline.
My
So just listens.
dinner's
Okay.
ready.
Man. Why don't I just take this off? Because we can drop it right back on, right?
Yep.
Just remove the component. Okay. Thank you, Wade. We rely on you to make the build, though. Darn it.
Well, if you send it to me, I can make the build. I'll run it in the background.
Okay.
And then if I can get the cut up level pieces from Jillian just in the next like day or two, when we have our next session, we could probably get on and do a play session in the new level with the new code that should work for picking up. Which would
She's
be
on her
That
way
would be
home now, so she might
amazing.
actually.
okay.
I mean, it's unless you don't want to work on it right now, but she is on her way home. So
Yeah, even if it's not tonight, I have a lot of my coworkers are out at a conference this week, so my schedule is relatively clear. As long as I'm getting my other stuff done, then I should be able to do a work session.
cool.
So,
All right,
I like to have white space.
Andrew, send me that. Just let me know when it's ready to do a pull, and I'll create a build.
Okay.
All right.
See you soon, man.
cool. Thanks for stopping in, Wade.
Thank you.
This looks pretty clean. Git status. Git add you. Message equals retry. Real time. Okay, bowling ball. Bowling ball grab. Retry. Real time transform. Request ownership. It fails. All right, Max. Let me make my screen big again. And let's take a quick look at, or I guess you could look in GitHub. I'm going to create a pull request and we'll see what else changed. Because we did move some things around, like it's possible.
Yeah.
It's only 2 objects, but if like it might create chaos if you also have the ball prefab changes or something. Let's compare and pull request.
Speaking of the little wrist menu thing that I had, I went to pull it over, but for some reason it was saving the changes as like the manager's prefab had been changed, as opposed to the lower level like XR rig or
Crap.
even just like the hand. So I think that's more on my end. I just need to figure out. I must not have gone through the right like prefab instancing.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, so not a
I
big
hate it
deal.
when my
I just need
changes
to.
are too high.
I need to grab the actual objects I added to the player and the script, which is minimal at best. And I'm going to see if I can grab those, pull the newest version of main, and then just remake those changes so it doesn't modify the whole manager class. Because I went to do a pull request and it was saying there was like conflicts, which I'd rather avoid if possible.
Okay, it looks like we've got 6 commits here. I want to look at what the differences are. Git log n7. So what changed? Git diff between this, show the objects. So it looks like. Can you see this on your screen, or is it tiny?
I can see it. Yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
So net new bowling ball outline script, which I took off the prefab just now. Net new bowling ball material and outline shaders. So most is net. Okay,
Yep.
so except for those two objects, it's net new. So it would be pickup ownership and bowling ball prefab. And so
That
let's
should be
look.
fine. I don't
Okay,
think I've changed anything in those.
I just want to verify, like, what do we change in bowling ball prefab? This is just me. I'm just paranoid. Get diff tool that. This thing. I liked being able to look all at once, like over the whole change set. Like,
Yeah.
what changed with this object? It looks like. So, order of components changed. That was Wade and I. It seemed to maybe make a difference if, like, all the physics calculations were maybe happening ahead of or behind the other thing. It turned out to maybe not make a difference. But I think we leave that in. I don't think that breaks anything. And then this is. Yeah, I think it's just we moved the I think we moved that script to last. Whichever script has the transform and interactable references. I wish the names of the things were in here.
Yeah, that'd make
Yeah,
it
so
easier.
we changed the order of the scripts. That's the only thing that really happened on the. That's the net change that happened on the bowling ball prefab. In fact, I think we could roll this back and be fine. Because it doesn't. I
Didn't
don't know.
really do any major changes. I mean, if it's not breaking anything, I'd say
Yeah,
just leave it.
let's pull it in. Okay, 'cause you probably don't have changes to this object, so it's not going to create any merge chaos. Okay, let's see. Let's bring it in. Okay, I'm completing it. And grab, fix. This will be interesting. No, it's not going to collide with anything because most of it is net new. So I think I'm going to rebase and merge. That way they just show up as like on top
Yeah.
instead of a weird, crazy like. Delete. All right. I will alert Wade.
Sweet.
At Wade. I feel like should be sharing the Discord as well. I don't think I'm in streamer mode though. Streamer mode. I should like finally put a shortcut for this. Okay. Okay, gentle viewers. Here's what happened over in Discord. This is what happened. Oh man, I'm excited to try this now. Could you imagine if this bug finally goes away?
That'd be amazing. Slow and steady wins the race. Something like that, at least.
We'll have to go back and look at the sprints. Like, how long has this been in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Jillian comes on, throws you a bunch of files, and they they come in like 10 minutes, and then we're running around in a new level,
That'd be
reliably
amazing.
picking up the bowling ball. Yeah, we still have the player number manager stuff is still not reliable, so
Yeah.
that is next. But it's back to parity with the Oculus Cloud settings version. I think. Like
I
it's
think
still,
so,
it's still a
yeah.
bit flaky, but it's there. What I think, I don't know why I'm sharing my full screen anymore. What I think I want to do is I want to try in the lobby having the multiplayer server literally be its own scene, because you can load scenes additively, right?
Yeah.
And then I think the real-time transform is most sort of like reliable and easy to work with if there's one real-time, like one room object per scene. I think it might what's the word? It might silo the real times better than me trying to like manually manage which real time owns what and stuff. I don't know. I think that would allow the sim to just work in the lobby. We could also play with having, they do support like offline mode now, right? So you could start your lobby in offline mode, sim and everything is working, and then join a session and then switch your lobby over to the session.
Yeah. Well, and it would be nice to have like an offline mode where you can still do stuff.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're you shouldn't have to create a real-time room to go to Spooky and throw the ball around, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring up the board. By the way, are you enjoying this? we apparently like 3 people. Is that who's watching? We have 2 viewers, one on Twitch and one on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna
No
say
one
I
has
don't
said
think
hi
I
yet.
count as a viewer because I'm in the stream.
We have more people on the stream than watching. That's fine. I'm trying to like type to Twitch. Hi chat. Here we go. Yeah, I was gonna share my screen, then I distracted. This is fun. I find it's like it's nice seeing people and like cats.
Mm.
And then it's not just the Andrew show when I'm streaming the meeting.
Oh yeah, and I definitely don't mind because if we're gonna be doing the stream and we're gonna be on anyways, it doesn't
How
hurt.
did I need to get better at this stuff. I need like keyboard commands for this. Sharing the preach ball. Okay, but
Oh, yes.
what we really care about is the board. I'm surprised this board still exists. Like every week they tell me I haven't used this board in forever and they're going to delete it. And I nod and don't manually delete the board because I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Current sprint. Could you imagine? Where's the bug? Where's the bug? Grab is not 100% reliable. Assigned to Gatsby. Oh, I guess he kind of did it. I'm gonna put our names on it too. You found the test that found the problem. You're like, log this thing.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, our names are all going on this. In testing. Yes, a thing moved on the board.
Huzzah. Yeah, and then I feel like I'm getting close. like more or less done with the wristwatch, at least functionally. Now it's just a matter of making sure there's no merge conflicts when I bring it over.
Cool.
Which again shouldn't be hard. I just want to make sure I'm doing that when those changes aren't going to be happening. But I think over the next like couple days would be a good one. So
It might be worth mentioning. It's been on my list, but like probably 10. Is to play with Unity's YAML merge tool to see if like I think with Git you can configure different diff tools for different file types. So it might be worth like
oh, okay.
it might be worth trying to plug that in for like the dot scenes and the dot prefabs or dot unity and dot prefab stuff. I can't think of what else to look at. Do you want to? Do you want to? I think it's probably time for a little bit of food and a bio break. Can I like throw up just a 10-minute timer, and then we'll. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from Wade.
Yeah, we'll see. I know my partner's
was
going to be
eating dinner.
back in about 15 or so, and then we're probably going to need a similar kind of break as well. I don't know
Well,
what your guys' days look like. I know Wade said he'd be around Wednesday, Thursday. You're doing skateboarding Thursday. Maybe we could try and aim for some sort of work session on Wednesday as well.
yeah. Let's see if we can do it.
Okay. Yeah, let me double check my work calendar.
Especially if we have like a. It seems like it could be a significant build, right? If there's a first pass new spooky, new spooky,
Yeah.
and the ball grabber mod.
Yeah, Wednesday should work for me. I only have like a meeting in the morning, so.
Honestly, don't know what time skateboarding is either. We're checking out a new place. I think I went there at least once before, but it's been a while. It's open from 4 to 10. We don't really know what it's going to be like at what time. So it could actually, it might end up that we go late. Which would leave time for, could be a couple hours at the end of the day. For Bully Dev. You seem to have frozen, Max. Did you go away?
No, I think I'm.
Oh, you just went quiet.
Here.
You're focused on a cat or something. I was just yapping about Thursday. Potentially, we could be going late to miss all the little kids.
Okay.
In which case,
That leaves a couple hours earlier in the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah. And I think I'll speak for myself, but it does seem like at the time that this is, after a couple of hours, everyone, and the intensity of it, after a couple of hours, everyone's ready to put it down. I don't think we've
Yeah.
gone much more than 2.5
sounds
hours.
about right. Yeah. And honestly, I'd rather get more into the habit of doing more work sessions than longer work sessions. Just because I feel like I'm, at least for me, better at get some stuff done, call it good, instead of like try and push until you're burnt out on it. So yeah, I mean, if we could get to a point where we're doing like at least 2 of these work sessions a week, that'd be awesome. I don't know how reliably we can do it. Maybe we can plan for like Monday work sessions and then a second one when it works for people. So like in this
I
case,
s-
maybe that's a Wednesday or
yeah.
Thursday earlier. So
I secretly would kind of like to not do Mondays, but
yeah, and that's fine with
that's
me.
no. But this has worked. This has been the day that's worked the best for everyone. So
Yeah.
I'm I pretend that never happened. Delete from stream. I didn't. I said nothing. My dad started singing in new choir on Monday nights,
Oh yeah.
and so I'm like, oh yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
But
Too many things, not enough hours in the week.
yeah,
Yeah. I definitely get that. That's how a lot of my weekends have been. I'm either out of town doing things, or when I am in town, I'm like, ugh, it's been like 3 weeks and it's my first day home where I didn't have stuff to do. So just trying to like jump between those is always kind of chaotic.
and volleyball is kind of hard too because it's like because of the nature of it. It's perpetually behind schedule, right?
Yeah.
Like it's it's not family, it's not paying bills, right? Yet.
Yeah. It's very easy to say, well, if I have to decide
It
between A and B, this is
it
usually
yeah,
secondary.
it can't be pri one.
Yeah.
It basically can't. Um,
Just keep banking on winning the lottery, and then I can fund QMD full force.
when when this game gets published, you won't need to win the lottery.
That's the dream right there.
Yeah.
So
How did we sell more copies than there are consoles?
everybody wants at least 3 copies for themselves.
People are just buying it in advance so that when they can afford the console, they'll be ready.
Yep. We're pre-releasing on Quest 5 already. So pre-buy now, and then when the Quest 5 comes out, you'll have your copy.
Perfect. Yeah, you want backup copies, right? In case
Oh yeah, in case
something
the
gets
first
corrupt with
copy
the original
breaks or
key.
something. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I should be doing a thing. So Wade's eating dinner. He's not going to come back on. Yeah, I think maybe we break. I wasn't on for super long today, but
Yeah, but we
we'll
got
see what
some
happens.
got some good stuff done.
Yeah, and I'm after people have had dinner and stuff, I'm good to jump back on if that ends up being a possibility.
Yeah, we'll retouch base and see where people are at. Um, if everybody's around, let's do it. If not, we'll reconvene, tomorrow morning or whatever and try
Yeah,
again. Yeah.
usual scrum. Yeah, and tomorrow we can like kind of meaningfully, I think, look at the board.
Yeah, and
Well,
I should be around longer tomorrow than usual, or be able to be around. I don't have any conflicting work meetings as of now, and I'd be surprised if I get thrown one on before
there's still
tomorrow.
time.
Isn't that how it always goes? I have I
Um,
have the pro con of people can access my calendar and throw like meeting times just on my calendar
yeah,
pretty much whenever they want.
yeah.
So that's always fun. I do have like
I
a
forget.
six
Are they
hour
all in your
buffer
time
time.
zone? Are they?
Um,
We had this conversation. I forget. Like you do have some people who are in a whole other time zone as well, right? To
yeah,
book
the
you.
majority of my work is done in about the same time zone. Um, my work is out of Arizona, and they're one of the only states who doesn't do daylight savings. So half the
Oh, of
year I'm on the
course.
same time, and the other half I'm 1 hour ahead of them, behind them. Um, and then so it's the most of the work I do, people are close enough to the same time that it's not problematic. We do have some clients that are from all over the place. I've been talking with a couple people out of New Zealand and Japan, which is both kind of difficult. Um, I know when I do my meetings with the guy out of Japan, he is just starting his workday and I am just ending mine. So it's like 8 a.m. for him and it's like 5 p.m. for me. So that always makes for some interesting meeting times. But those are few and far between. The majority of the work is within about the same time zone, like one on either side. So
I've got my biggest client is they also don't do daylight savings time, but they're either like 1 or 2 hours behind. So they book their end of day meetings in my calendar, and it's like, oh, it's 6:30.
Yeah.
Why?
I had to work quite a bit with our Japan client to find a time that works for both of us. Because I'm like, well, I can delay the end of day for me by half an hour, but it would kind of suck to make him come in at like 6:30 or 7 just to do a meeting with me like an hour before the whole day starts. So, we've had to find that little medium, like a happy balance between the two. So,
Yeah, that's hard.
okay. Looks like Wade is working on a build now.
No way. I don't think you can really share the build to stream.
Not
I think
in an
I
easy
could,
way.
yeah, I could cast it to browser, and then
It might almost be easier to like record our session and then post that not so much as a stream, but just like post
yeah,
as a video for people to
yeah.
view and reference it through the stream later. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that build goes all right and we get everything we need out of that. Whenever Jillian's back, I imagine I'll get some of the models, which depending on how tonight goes, I'll either work on some tonight or tomorrow morning. So this first build won't have the new level in it, but it will at least have the ball handling fix. So we can get in and grab some balls and have some fun.
Handle
So,
some balls. And I think we have learned the lesson. The lesson from this season is there is such thing as too many balls.
yes, indeed. At some
So
point,
anyway,
it will crash.
oh, you're
Although
talking
I'd
about the game.
argue, I'd argue we can somehow get more bananas in the level than balls, but I guess we haven't really tested that.
We have
So
to do the science.
yeah,
We have to do the science.
figure out when it crashes for
How
each.
many bananas to cook the refurbished device?
Or blow out a speaker in Wade's case.
Yeah. Shoot. Everything will be fine with your hardware. Gentle future volleyball owners.
We'll fix it by then.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It will all be fine.
Okay.
It's funny, like this. I should let you go.
Oh,
I was just gonna say this. There's this one client who, like, part of my job is like calming them down, but sometimes it really is the time to panic. like one of the people's on the call is like, so it's not our code, it's not our issue, this is thing that we're not expecting to happen. It's like our stuff is fine, and I'm like, well, probably we should split this process in two also. Like,
I feel like it's always a matter
it is a little
of
big.
they're panicking when they shouldn't be and not panicking when they should.
Well, like you can like be cautious, be respectful of the danger without acting in fear. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's valid paranoia, and then there's like a little bit too much worry. A healthy level of concern is appropriate.
Just the right amount of concern.
Oh yeah. I mean, I learned that in therapy. Like, it's okay to be anxious, just about the right things. Be anxious about the chores that you have to do to get you to go do them. Don't be anxious about the state of the world that you can't change, So, give and take, learn what to care about and what to kind of let go, which is not as easy as you'd originally
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
You'd hope it'd be simple, but
Yeah. Anxiety is not that smart. It knows. Yeah. Anyway.
Or even better, when you have just like minor symptoms that match anxiety. So your body's like, oh, you must be anxious, even when you're not actually anxious. Like, there's days I'll like wake up from a nap or sleeping or whatever, and I will have been like sleeping on my chest weird. So I wake up and my chest kind of hurts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm anxious. No, I just slept for 6 hours on like my fist, and that's not gonna be a it's not gonna feel good. So
Anxiety is the worst because if you start getting nervous about anxiety,
it makes it
it
worse.
creates a
Yep.
feedback loop. Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of the few things you can't solve by thinking about it a bunch, you know?
I hear you. Okay. Yeah, I think I've done all the bully ball I can do. As I said, I will jump back if there is a good reason. Yeah, my hardware is also telling me I left the proximity sensor off for too long.
Oh, I forgot to ask. You don't need to stay on super long. I have 2 quick questions.
Sure.
First one, how's your sink going? Still spewing dark matter?
No, it got solved.
Okay, good. That's great.
They didn't even call a plumber. The building just like the supers came with like their drain vacuum.
Just fixed it up. I guess that's
dealt
good.
with it. Yeah.
Um,
They didn't seem shocked, but like I did have to bail it out more than I thought I was going to, and it did overflow a couple times, which was
yeah, our sink in our bathroom
scary.
has just started like backing up a little bit, so I want to
Shoot.
get ahead of that before it becomes problematic. But
So what I've
hoping
learned
that's just
is
small.
don't put Drano, and
Mhm.
don't like you don't want to push things further. You
Yeah,
want to
I
pull
was
things
just
out.
gonna go in with like a snake and see if I can pull something out,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. Second question, I went to put some of the stuff on the Habitica Quests spreadsheet,
Uh-oh.
and it's set to view only for me. So if
What?
you allow
Honestly.
me to edit, I'll throw mine on. And it looks like we have like 4 quest copies, but
Oh,
I
at
also
least.
have
Yeah, we unlocked a lot
decent
of the same
chunk.
stuff.
Yeah. And I threw
Um,
some on there that I know we've done already, but I still have the quests for.
yeah, I think I did that. At least one of mine is so.
The feral dust bunnies. I think we've done that one like twice already.
This is
But
not the
I also
sheet.
have a couple good ones on there. Ones to get alligator eggs, snake eggs, and velociraptor eggs.
Sounds cool. Okay, sharing. Anyone with the link has access. No sign in required. Huh.
Oh no.
Oh, and they are only viewer. Ugh. Try it now. I should share my
Yep,
screen so
looks
that.
like that worked.
Oh, look at all that stuff.
So just threw mine on there. I don't
You
know
have
if
a
it's necessary.
couple 2.5s.
What was my last one? Oh, Vice. Cool.
The laundromancer. Did we do that one? Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
got that helm with the awesome.
Yeah, I think that's
Dual
what I'm
class.
currently using.
Yeah, it's better than anything I can get,
Mhm.
as far as I know, for my class.
Which is wild.
And plus
Makes me wonder
it
if
gives
there's some
strength.
quests out there that we should
Kind
be
of
going
amazing.
after.
Yeah, like these 2.5 quests. Yeah, that was only a 1.5. Free yourself of the dragon's influence. What's the drop of that? It just unlocks part 2.
But
So
maybe part
Vice,
2 or 3 is going to be.
part 3 probably has the good drop, right? And if
Yeah.
part 1 is 1.5, then part 3 is probably impressive.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
the 2.5s are scary because it's like 2.5 times the damage, right? Like Andrew has a bad
Yeah.
day, everyone takes 25 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as the healer logs in first. We're probably okay.
Yeah, and if before we start something like that, as long as it's like an HP quest,
Yeah.
I'm fine to just
Save
power
up the
through.
mana.
Yeah, with the mana. It's less effective if it's a collection quest, but I think if Wade uses his like perception bonus once or twice,
Yeah.
we should be better off.
I think with the collection quests they don't hit back. I could be wrong. Do they? Or are we just like collecting stuff?
I think we collect stuff, but we still take damage if we don't complete things. We can't.
I mean, you
help
always take damage
Wade.
for not completing things, but I'm not sure there's party damage. Oh, did he jump back in? Sorry, Wade.
I don't know.
Where'd he go? No, he's not here. When did he send that message? Can you not hear me? He said. 7:36. Ah. I may have muted chat for myself. Just a sec, Wade. Okay, I think people are gonna get double max for a second. Speak, Wade. Muted by me. That's why. How do I unmute him? I muted the channel? Okay, Wade, I think you're good. Yeah. Oh, okay. Doesn't exist in the current context. Then maybe there's a reference to that shader. Interesting.
Okay, go say hi. And just a heads up.
Okay. Okay. No worries, man. Thanks for jumping back on. I think Max and I were kind of fading as well. But but we could pop back on later on once people are done like dinners and stuff, maybe. And see what we can see. Okay. We will figure it out.
Yeah, get the build working. That's And then my partner just got home, so I'm going to drop for a few minutes. We'll stay in contact. If we don't meet up tonight,
Sounds like it's trying to figure out the C# stuff. I wonder if you open up that script, because that script, because I took the component off the object, that script doesn't have any references, so maybe it's not being built. But I wonder if you open up the script in C and then close, like open the script in Visual Studio, then close it. Yeah. So there were no errors in Visual Studio.
okay.
Thanks so much for the session, man. And the cats. Yeah, me too. No, this is all about ball grabbing. All right, we can call it the cat name. Okay. So then, okay, but don't kill yourself. We can try dropping that component back in and that sort of stuff. All right, stream.